The wonderful league called the Unrivaled Basketball League is starting up on Monday afternoon in Doral, Florida. The first day back from Christmas vacation, and they're deciding in their infinite marketing wisdom to have a couple of basketball games during the school day, and they'll wonder why no one goes to the event. As I looked it up last week, and there were still plenty of tickets available in their 1,000 seat auditorium, arena, or whatever you want to call it, warehouse, and all that's popping. And they're starting up on Monday. And guess what? They will not be having. You probably already know, but Napheesa Collier is going to be out for the foreseeable future as she needs double ankle surgery. You cannot make this up. And we're going to talk about how this has an impact on Unrivaled, but also kind of exposes Napheesa Collier for who she truly is and what her focus has always been as the clear conflict of interest that she has had involving the CBA is truly exposed right here. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball, where we talk facts over feelings. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez. Show money, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments. I appreciate it. So, Napheesa Collier is one of the VPs for the Players Association who pretty much pushed the other players to decide upon a strike vote, which, God, man, we're only 5 days out. Today is January 4th as I record this, early January 4th in the morning. Well, really, it's 1:45 in the morning. And so, yeah, that's going to start. That's what next? It's Friday? It's Friday. And they made that decision on their vote of a strike because they want to be the one that breaks up with you first or whatever you want to call it. Who cares? Go on strike, get locked out, whatever. But Unrivaled starts Monday, and Napheesa Collier will not be available because Napheesa Collier needs double ankle surgery. That's right. It was announced a couple of days ago that she will miss the upcoming Unrivaled season and potentially the start of the WNBA season as she plans to undergo surgery on both ankles. Unrivaled announced Thursday, which was January 1st. Surgery is expected to occur next week. Well, that means, I guess, this week coming up, according to The Athletic. And the timeline for recovery is 4 to 6 months. So I will say this: when you're dealing with women, it is not the same as dealing with men. Healing is different for men and women typically take longer to heal and recover than men do from injuries. I mean, it's so since the fact is that men typically recover faster from injuries than women, you can pretty much expect her to be on the backside of that timetable, more like 6 months. But here is where you expose the complete conflict of interest that exists. I mean, we already know that it exists. I mean, even women reporters are now coming up with this, I mean, speaking about it and calling it out for what it is. And it's complete conflict of interest. It always has been. It always will be. If you have an interest in something else and you're arguing on another topic, I mean, you're arguing as a person who's in charge of a players association against your employer. Well, yeah, you have a conflict because if you sign the deal that the owners have where they don't want you to play in other leagues, that kind of kills your league that you started. So that's a conflict of interest. I know that's like really hard for people to understand, or for these women primarily to understand, because they only want what they want, how they want, when they want it, because that's just not how life works. You give and you get. But the fact that Napheesa Collier decided to not have surgery after her injuries in the playoffs, why not? Why did you not have surgery after the season ended when you got eliminated from the playoffs? Would make sense, right? Hmm? I'm just curious. It would make sense to have surgery at that point. Why? Because now you have your 6 months: October, November, December, January, February, March, and April comes and you're getting ready to go to training camp, right? WNBA training camp, right? Oh, damn. Yeah, that's that lockout, that strike possibility. I mean, whatever it is, work stoppage. Yeah, there might not be a WNBA season, right? It's a possibility. And she did not want to miss her season in Unrivaled. So she did everything she could to try to avoid having surgery prior to Unrivaled because she obviously knows that she is a major part of it as the best player at Unrivaled. She is the face of the operation. Her husband runs the operation. And now she suffered injuries in both of her ankles during the 2025 WNBA season, sprained her right ankle during a blowout win over the Aces on August 2nd before returning on August 24th. Played the rest of the regular season and almost all the postseason through the right ankle issue, though the right ankle issue lingered and will now need surgery to repair torn ligaments. She also suffered ligament tears in her left ankle and a muscle in her left shin during the closing seconds of Game 3 of the semifinals, lost to Phoenix. She said on December 17th she did not need surgery on her left ankle and hoped that through rehab she would be ready for Unrivaled season in 2.5 weeks. Her medical team, involving staff from Unrivaled and the Lynx, determined she needs multiple procedures following additional exams during Unrivaled's preseason. Whew. This is what she has said. I have fought hard over the last few months to be back with my Owls and was devastated to be told by my team of doctors that surgery was the best path forward. I will still be cheering on my teammates every step of the way, and I will continue to work relentlessly with the rest of the players and our staff to push our sport forward and raise the bar for women's basketball. I'm heartbroken to share that I will miss this Unrivaled season. So yeah, um, I will be back at full strength as soon as possible and ready to continue where I left off. But for now, it still and always will be hootie hoo. So that was what her post was on Unrivaled, because the Unrivaled Basketball League is her primary focus, which she has said in the past. It is her primary focus, her and Breanna Stewart, because it's their league. I understand, but that's why it's conflict of interest. And the conflict also exists in the fact that you didn't have surgery immediately to protect your WNBA franchise because you're not going to be back until probably the end of June now. End of June. If there's even a season. Or maybe she was hoping to push back surgery until after the Unrivaled season, but clearly she was not healthy enough to play. And then would have surgery in the off after Unrivaled and plan on having no 2026 WNBA season. Maybe in the back of her mind, she planned on there being no WNBA season in 2026. So she wanted to get in that Unrivaled season. I mean, I don't know. What do you think about that? What I'm saying right here. I mean, maybe you think I'm crazy. Yeah. So we're already starting off with the replacement players in the Unrivaled Basketball League before they've even started their season. We've got replacement players coming through. She's been replaced by Temi Fagbenley on the Lunar Owls. and that's what it is. Yeah, they start Monday, which is tomorrow, actually. And Napheesa Collier is out. She's out. Now you've lost your best player your most, I mean, I'm going to say she's your most marketable player because she's not. Paige Beckers is. But you got to wonder now if everything that she's been doing, instead of having surgery on her ankles, was because she was trying to be available to play. I mean, because she, or if why she was doing it was because she thought that the WNBA season for 2026 would not happen. I mean, what do you think? What do y'all think about that? I'm posing this question. Did she delay surgery because she thought the WNBA season for 2026 would not happen or would get pushed back? Now she's almost incentivized to have the season pushed back because she won't be ready to play it if it starts when it's supposed to start. I mean, you miss the month of May and June, you're missing half the season. That's 20, that's 15, 20 games. It's 20 games. What do y'all think? Y'all leave y'all comments. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. I just think this is really interesting that you would wait when you know you need. She knew she needed surgery. Her doctors knew that she needed surgery. Don't sit here and tell me that they waited from the beginning of October all the way until the end of December to say, oh no, Napheesa Collier needs surgery. So we waited 3 months to let her know that she needs surgery, not on one ankle, but on both ankles. I mean, I can't even imagine what a rehab is when you're having surgery on torn ligaments in both of your ankles. Napheesa Collier will be almost useless this season if there is a WNBA season in 2026. Almost useless because recovery from torn ligaments in your ankles, yeah, yeah, I don't see it. Y'all let me know what you think. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, leave your comments. But another example of the conflict of interest that exists. That's all. Y'all have a good one. This is Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.